What's up guys, I'm Mike from StockedUp. In this video, I'm going to be going over some advanced features on the Thinkorswim options chain. So right now, in this example, we're going to be looking at Apple. So we're going to head over to their options chain by clicking trade in the top left, and then of course making sure Apple is the chain that we're looking at. So for this example, we're going to look at the next expiration date out, which is May 24th. So what we can see is that right now Apple's at $189. And if we look at the top right corner right here, not a lot of people look at this, but what it represents is the expected move for May 24th, right? So by May 24th, you have plus or minus $6.91, all right? We'll call it $7 just to round up, but you see this expected move. So what that represents is it represents that Apple is expected to close no higher than $189 plus $6.91. So we'll round up to 7. So we will call it $196, and it is expected to close no lower than $189 minus $6.91. We'll round down to 7 to $182. So for Apple, by May 24th, Apple is expected to close somewhere in between $182 and $196. We can tell this by taking this number, adding it to Apple's current price, and then taking this number and subtracting it from Apple's current price. That's a cool trick. Not a lot of people know about it. It has to do with implied volatility. So, when implied volatility is higher, obviously, instead of this number being $7, it might be $9 or $10. And when implied volatility is lower, instead of this number being $7, it might be $3 or $4. So, of course, obviously, we are looking at the calls on this side, puts on this side, but you can also look at the chain in terms of spreads. So if we go to click spread right here and you go to straddle, it will literally straddle every single strike price. So you don't have to do the manual work of adding straddles together to place an order. You can just get these straddles immediately, automatically in the options chain. So for example, if I wanted to straddle at the money on Apple, I could just click buy right there, and then I could do it that easy. Same thing with covered stocks, strangles, diagonals, verticals, you name it. Anything you want, Thinkorswim could do it in terms of spreads. And then obviously, of course, if you want to see the expected move for each date, like May 31st, you will just look at this number instead of this number. So for example, on May 24th, Apple's expected to be somewhere between the price it is now, $189, and then plus or minus $7. By May 31st, it's expected to be between $189 plus or minus $9. It goes on and on. All you have to do to see the expected moves is just look on this right-hand corner, all right? Of course, the farther you go out, the bigger the move's going to be because time's involved, implied volatility. And then if you go all the way to the bottom, you can see today's option statistics. So what we could see is the 52-week high, low, current IV percentile, all that. Right now, my data is loading, but normally this would show up. That's why N/A is available right now. But normally the data would load, and you could also see the percentage. You can see the total volume. So 708,000 options were traded on Apple on Friday. What does it say? 36% of them were traded at the bid or lower. 35% of them were traded at the ask or higher. So what this tells you is if you see a ton of options, like a big percentage being traded at the ask or higher, it shows that obviously a lot of people are buying options because they're aggressively putting the orders towards the bid instead of the ask or even the mid price. And then you could see between 28% of the options were filled between the bid and the ask. And then if we go down to today's time in sales, you could see just an entire time in sales level 2 of Apple for today. It varies by strike prices, exchanges. You could see all this, but it's pretty cool to have the entire level 2 for Apple options on all expiration dates in one click. And then if we go to product depth, we can see a visual. Personally, I like to look at it in volume, but you could see a visual of the deltas of all the contracts for all the calls and the puts. You can look at the volume, so I'm going to go to volume. You can see all the volume on all the contracts for the calls and the puts. If you just want to see a certain series like May 24th, just click May 24th, and you can see how the volume compares to other options for that expiration. So for example, we could see that the 190 calls had 19,712 options traded today, while the $182.50 calls only had 272 options traded today. And obviously, you could just see on a visual, you could add whatever expirations you want, but it's just a cool tool to have, and not a lot of people know about it. So that's why I wanted to bring it up in this video. If you have any questions on this video or how to use Thinkorswim, let me know in the comments down below. But other than that, thanks for watching.